Virus removal in a business environment. What does this mean to you? Stay tuned. Hey everybody, this is Zach with IT Career Questions, and I am here to help. Today, I want to talk to you guys about how you would actually remove a virus in a business environment. 99% of the time, you won't. You won't do it. You will not take that computer and have it on the network any longer than it needs to be when it has a virus on it. What you will do is you will disconnect that computer, take it to your lab, your workstation, your workbench, whatever the case may be, and you will plug that back in and you will immediately pixie boot that thing and re-image the hell out of that computer, because you never want to keep a computer with a virus on your network longer than you have to. That's just asking for a disaster. Now, if this isn't the case for you, you may have a really awesome security team, and that security team might take that computer and they may sandbox it in some way, and they will look into what that virus might do, how it may have affected the network, and if it has any other, disasters waiting to really spawn upon your network, right? They might look into that. But how likely is that? Not very, but yes, there are jobs out there in security that will look into different things like that. And if that's something you're interested in, I strongly suggest that you go for that. But in a pretty normal business environment, of course, small business, medium-sized business, even large business, once you find out that you have a virus on a computer, you are going to remove it immediately by re-imaging the computer. And why aren't you going to remove the virus? Why aren't you going to use like Malwarebytes or like Hitman Pro or whatever program out there that you think is going to do the most phenomenal job of removing the virus? You don't necessarily know what that virus is going to do, how it affects your environment, how it could affect your environment. You don't know if whatever program you're using is going to leave remnants behind. You don't necessarily know that, That is the risk that you could possibly take in your business environment by trying to remove the virus, is that you don't completely remove it, and now you're SOL. So what you're gonna do is re-image it. So if you guys are watching this video and you guys were doing residential computer repairs, and you guys just always use Malwarebytes or use Hitman Pro or whatever to remove viruses, and think that you're gonna go into a business environment and use those tools, you're not. You're really not going to use those tools. So this is just kind of like a experience video as far as I'm kind of concerned with how this worked out, because I'm giving you kind of a real world example of how a business environment works. You will almost never use consumer tools in a business environment to handle any processes. You won't use like CCleaner to clean up the registry and clean up your temp files and things like that. No, you don't use that. If you have an issue with a computer that you would think you need to use CCleaner on, your best case scenario is almost always to just re-image it and start over. Because in a proper business environment, you have all of your applications built so they deploy easily, and you have a backup plan in place so you back up your end user's computer, and life is glorious because you don't have to worry about not saving their favorites. That is the worst. I hate it when people do not back up their stuff, or a business doesn't back up their end user stuff properly, and then you feel the wrath of your user screaming at you because you lost their favorites. How terrible. That's all I got for you guys today. If you guys have any comments, questions, concerns, or suggestions for other people on what they should look for in a business environment, leave a comment below because I would love to hear it. As always, take it easy.